Hello again, Baking with Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm going to be making this lovely moist lemon drizzle cake. So let's get started. So I've got the zest of 2 small lemons. If you've got large lemons, just use 1 large. I've got 2 small. So I'm going to cut those in half. And I'm just going to juice those. Okay, so we've got 1. This is exciting. This is my first lemon drizzle cake ever. This one's special because it's actually going to be a birthday cake, which has been requested by a family member. So that's the juice of 2 small lemons, which I'm just going to pop into this bowl, which without spilling it. I know what I'm like, so it should have caught the pips. So into my large bowl, I'm going to mix my oil, my sugar, my lemon zest, and my vanilla extract. So I'm going to whisk that for about 2 minutes, just till it's combined. Into my bowl I'm going to sift in my flour, my baking powder, whisking that till smooth. Just get a nice smooth batter out of that one. La la. Move away from the edges of the bowl, it can get stuck. Okay, so I've broken my eggs up separately into a separate jug because I know what I'm like. I'll get shell in the mixture and nobody wants that. So I'm popping in my 4 eggs and give that a whisk. It's a lovely day here in sunny Wiltshire. So whereabouts are you from? Let me know in the comments. So now we're getting a nice creamy smooth batter, and it smells so lemony. Good enough to eat. But not yet. So once that's done whisking, it's forming nice soft peaks, which is good. I'm just going to give that a fold, make sure it's all combined. We don't want any raw mixture now, do we? So now it's combined. I have greased and floured is it a 1 pound? Sorry, a 2 pound loaf tin. If you do it properly, at the end, it will just fall out. So I've greased and floured It's important to do that. Oh. So in these videos, I like to film the bad bits as well, because I don't believe any video is perfect. So there's going to be mistakes, there's going to be mishaps, and I'm going to leave them all in. Well, as much as I can anyway. So that is my cake batter. I'm just referring to a notes that I've got here. So this is my first time making a lemon drizzle, so you have to forgive me, I'm following a recipe. So let's give that a final little whisk with a hand whisk to make sure it's all smooth. I know, I could have just used my electric one I've just been using. So I'm hoping this is enough for this tin. Hopefully it is. Me being me, I'm using my whisk to put the batter into the tin. That won't do, will it? Let's put the rest in with a spatula, shall we? Oh, I'm messy. See, this baking malarkey is not that perfect. So that was rubbish. So messy. So you give that a couple of little taps to get the air bubbles out. I've preheated the oven to 170 degrees. Gas mark 4, 340 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm popping this in the middle of the oven for 50 minutes. So set a timer for that one, and I'll meet you back when it's done. So it's been 50 minutes, so I'm going to check if it's done. Yep, that's clean. So over to my... So I'll let that cool for 10 minutes, and so it's cool enough to touch, and turn out onto the cooling rack. In another bowl, I'm going to mix 3 tablespoons of the lemon juice. Bit more, with about 20 grams or 3 teaspoons of granulated sugar. I'm going to mix that until the sugar has dissolved, and this will make our drizzle for the lemon drizzle. I'm going to give it a bit more. Didn't seem wet enough. No one likes that, do they? Not wet enough. Oh. There we go. Not quite all dissolved yet, but keep going. So mix that until it's all dissolved. There we go. So to make the icing, first of all, I'm going to take my 100 grams of icing sugar and around 2 tablespoons of the lemon juice. And then I'm going to pop in a tiny squeeze for now of the yellow food colouring. So I'm just going to mix that up. Add a teeny bit more. nice and yellow. Ooh, matron. I've prepared a tin with my cooling rack on top. This will enable me to put the cake on top of that and do my lemon drizzle so it doesn't spill all over my nice clean worktop. So it's been 10 minutes, it's cooled down a bit, so I can touch that. So I'm just going to try and turn it out. Ooh, lovely. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pierce lots of holes into the cake. And this will create lots of little places for the lemon juice to flow. So we've got our sugar and lemon juice mixture. I'm going to just pour that over. So the cake will absorb all of it. Let bloom well better. And then let that soak in for a little while. If there's any left in the pan at the bottom, just tip it back into the bowl and keep pouring. So the cake is ready. So the icing mix we made earlier, we're just going to drizzle. Hence the name Lemon Drizzle. So we're going to pop that all over, let it run where it wants. Maybe just help it a teeny bit. There's not really a right or wrong way, as a great chef has said. Thanks, John. Yeah, you just drizzle it all over. And then you let your cake cool completely. And you just sort of spread it a little bit. Oh, I like to make sure I use all of it. And there we go, one happily moist lemon drizzle cake. I hope you enjoyed watching this second video of mine. Give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, it really helps the channel out. And I'll keep you informed of latest videos. Take care, bye for now.